Hi folks and welcome back. It's time for another video from the speedistevie YouTube channel.
November 17, 2020, a Vollturbach Autonau. The incredibly close link to motorsport found in the new Mercedes-AMG GT Black Series was impressively demonstrated by GT3 driver Maro Engel on the north loop of the famous Nürburgring. With an officially measured, notarized and certified time of 6:43.616 minutes for the 12.8-mile-long track and 6:48.047 minutes for the 12.944-mile-long total track, the new V8 rocket is placed in the top group of the street legal sports cars category and is number 1 among the fully standard, unmodified models. Maro Engel made full use of the entire potential offered by the new Mercedes-AMG GT Black Series, including the most powerful AMG V8 series engine ever offered with 720 horsepower, sophisticated aerodynamics and the extensive suspension adjustment options. For example, the carbon fiber front splitter was extended to the race position, and the lower and upper wing blades of the rear spoiler were each adjusted to the middle position. The adjustable AMG coilover suspension with adaptive damping was lowered by 0.2 inch at the front and 0.1 incorporated at the rear to further enhance the Venturi effect of the front diffuser. The camber was adjusted to the maximum possible values of -3.8 degrees at the front axle and -3.0 degrees at the rear. In the case of the adjustable anti-roll bars, racing professional Engel opted for the hardest of the 3 possible settings, and the 35-year-old adjusted the 9-stage AMG traction control between positions 6 and 7 depending on the section of the track. Mercedes-AMG GT Black Series customers can also take advantage of all these settings and adjustment possibilities. The Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 or Mo tires with soft compound are standard equipment and were developed in collaboration with development partner Michelin especially for the top sports car in the AMG GT lineup. The highest possible level of stopping performance was ensured by the standard AMG ceramic high-performance composite braking system. "That was a really impressive ride," said Maro Engel after completing the record lap. With speeds of up to almost 168 miles per hour in the Kesselken section of the track and well over 186 miles per hour on the long Dottinger Höhe straight, the AMG GT Black Series is significantly faster than my GT3 race car. To finally drive around the Nordschleife in 6:48.047 minutes for the 12.944-mile total track, with a production road car in these track conditions is really awesome. Like my GT3 race car, the AMG GT Black Series offers a lot of adjustment possibilities, all of which enabled me to create a setup that was tailor-made for me. Also in terms of aerodynamic efficiency, the Mercedes-AMG GT Black Series shares a great deal from the race car. The carbon fiber hood with 2 large exhaust outlets is a direct derivation from motorsport, for example. These specifically guide the warm air flowing from the slanted radiator setup out of the engine compartment. This increases overall downforce, as does the sophisticated rear wing and the largely enclosed underbody. It's really impressive how much downforce the Black Series generates and how confident and reliably it can be driven, even at the absolute limit. My hat is off to the developers from the Vollturbach for what they have put on wheels here. And I'm very pleased that I was able to demonstrate these fascinating engineering skills with this great lap time, said Engel. Just as they were for AMG development engineer Damien Schaffer, who set a new lap record with the Mercedes-AMG GT63S on the same day, the conditions were not quite ideal for Maro Engel either. When the GT3 professional drove through the light gate of the timing system on November 4, 2020 at 5:02 p.m., not only were 12.944 miles of green held behind him in the dim light, the GT3 professional also set the fastest time at an outside temperature of 44.6 degrees Fahrenheit and 50 degrees Fahrenheit on the asphalt. In addition, some sections of the extremely demanding track were not yet totally dry. The fast lap times were precisely measured by neutral experts from Which Solutions. An independent notary also certified the condition of the vehicle as well as the measurements. It's the most powerful AMG V8 series engine of all time, the most expressive design, the most elaborate aerodynamics, the most intelligent material mix, the most distinctive driving dynamics. For the new Mercedes-AMG GT Black Series, the Paul Turbach designers have pulled out all the stops when it comes to the art of vehicle design. The new super sports car perfectly embodies the brand's rich tradition in motorsport, as well as many years of expertise in developing complete vehicles which impress in every respect. The result is an output of 537 kilowatts, 730 horsepower, from a V8 engine with a flat crankshaft, combined with active aerodynamics and a design which stems directly from the current AMG GT3 racing car. At Mercedes-AMG, the Black Series has been synonymous with a very special type of car since 2006, uncompromisingly sporty, with an expressive design and the most consistent technology transfer from motorsport to series production. Black Series models are exclusive automotive rarities. They have not been developed to gather dust in collectors' garages, but for high-speed use on racetracks, despite being approved for roads. The AMG GT Black Series represents a new highlight in this tradition. It is the most powerful Mercedes-AMG with a V8 series engine. The AMG Track package is available as an option in several markets, only in combination with the AMG carbon fiber bucket seats, not for the USA, Canada and China. It comprises a rollover protection system, 4-point seatbelts for driver and front passenger, and a 2 kg fire extinguisher, both items exclusively designed for racetrack use. The lightweight bolted titanium tube cage of the rollover protection system consists of a main roll bar, a brace for mounting the seat belts, 2 rear braces and a diagonal X brace at the rear. The system further increases the already excellent vehicle rigidity and thus also has a positive influence on the vehicle's driving dynamics. It also increases passive safety. Then there's the 2-stage rear airfoil concept. The rear view is characterized by the new rear apron with a large diffuser, 2 rounded twin tailpipe trims on the outside left and right, side wheel arch ventilation, and the innovative rear aerofoil concept. Both aerofoil blades are made from carbon fiber, can be mechanically adjusted and therefore adapted to various track conditions. The second, lower position blade was made particularly small and narrow because this is ideal for the air arriving from the front of the car. The light yet robust carbon fiber aerofoil supports, painted matte black and specially designed based on extensive simulations, also increase aerodynamic efficiency. They are bolted to the carbon fiber tailgate, which is also black. 4 different activation strategies can be run, depending on whether AMG Dynamics Basic, Advanced, Pro or Master has been selected. Some of these strategies also involve driving dynamics recognition. For example, Master, the flap is permanently inclined and extended up to 250 km per hour. When the speed exceeds 250 km per hour, it retracts in order to reduce the air resistance and thus reach the top speed more quickly. However, if the driver brakes suddenly or steers into a corner, the flap immediately returns to its extended position in order to optimize braking and cornering thanks to increased downforce and air resistance. The flap can also be retracted or extended by the driver using a separate button in the center console. What an amazing car! The exhaust note was so crisp and clearly the performance was exhilarating. The extra 90 horsepower of the AMG GT Black Edition compared to the AMG GT63S was clearly a great advantage for only a relatively small difference in lap times. What an amazing machine! That's it for another Speedy Stevie video. Subscribe now.